How you doing, people? Hope you're well. Okay, I was just going to have a quick chat about DOMS. What are DOMS? Well, DOMS stands for Delayed Onset of Muscular Soreness or Stiffness. We've all had it. You do a session at the gym, go for a run, you haven't been for ages, whatever it is, and the next day, 2 days, you're stiff. Now, in a way, that is a good thing because obviously it shows that you've broken down the muscle, you've had a really good session, and you're going to build up stronger and fitter. It's as a result of those micro tears that happen when you do something a little more intense than usual, or you go on for a little bit longer, or both. So even though in one sense it's a good thing, there may be situations when you want to try and avoid it. So if you're in a competitive scenario, for example, you may not want to be stiff the next day and have a lesser range of movement. Now, the first great way is ice. Ice obviously works as a fantastic anti-inflammatory, but the key thing here is to apply ice or very cold water to those worked body parts as soon as possible after the exercise. The best time is in the shower afterwards, very cold water on those body parts. If you wait a few hours, those processes will have already had a chance to kick in. So as soon as you can after the exercise is the key thing here. So that's one thing. The second thing, dare I say, is ibuprofen. On the day that you've exercised, on that night, before you go to bed, take a couple of those, and that will lessen the effect the next day. Don't advocate doing this all the time, but in certain situations, it may be of use. The next thing you can do is get a massage. If you've got access to a sports massage, that will again help circulation. Anything that improves circulation is going to improve recovery. And after the exercise, if you do get a massage, the very cold water, potentially in the shower, after that, again, to reduce the inflammation, because the massage itself can produce inflammation as well. Back in the day, when I was playing squash, people were forever having massages. There was always, at every tournament, at least a couple of people giving sports massages available. The next thing you can do, if it is the next day and you're starting to get this muscle soreness or stiffness, is to have an active recovery. So a light workout in those areas, nothing too strenuous, but again, that will get the blood circulating, and anything that improves blood circulation is going to improve recovery. Also, if you are going to do a workout, have an extended warm-up. Get your body temperature warm, and a great tip here is before any workout you do, have a warm or a hot shower before the workout. This is a great way to raise your body temperature. Again, with my own experience of squash, in a tournament before matches, every single player would have a shower before their match. It's a fantastic way to warm up, not just with a physical warm-up, which they would also do. Another good tip is, if you're about to do a workout that you haven't done before, for the first time, don't go crazy at it. Just do an intermediate level session to introduce your muscles back into that type of work, and then after you've done it once, twice, then you can start to increase the intensity and the duration. Another good tip is to have a variety of workouts. So if you're stiff from an upper body session, you can still work legs. If your groin is stiff from a lot of squats, you should still be able to go for a run or even a swim if you go swimming. So I guess that's about it. Generally, it's a good sign that you've worked hard. But like I say, there are some situations like competitive scenarios where you don't want to be stiff and you still want to have a full range of movement in your sport or training session. Okay, the next vid is about the best ways to train when you're injured. So, see you then.